They set out on the water at the closing of the day, Jesus sleeping in the stern as the sky turned iron gray. Winds rose up like warning, dragging shadows through the black, and the ocean roared beneath them like it swore it'd take them back. They shook him from his slumber, crying out in choking fear, Master, don't you see we're drowning? Don't you care that death is near? He stood inside the chaos with the strength the storm defied, threw his voice against the madness, and the sea fell open, purified, and the fear inside their eyes burned like lightning in the skies. After the storm, they reached a land they'd not explored, where the desperate raised their voices, crying out to be restored. And the darkness knew his name, and the demons felt his flame, and the man's affliction couldn't bear the weight he bore. After the storm, nothing was the same anymore. Tombs with chains shattered at his feet, voice of many in his throat, torn apart by their deceit, cutting flesh with jagged stone, crying out through endless pain. In the moment he saw Jesus, every shadow shrieked his name. Send us into the living, let us cling to what they prize, and permission met their pleading as they tore up from his cries. The creatures they consume rushed wild toward the cliffs divide, and the weight of unseen forces drowned beneath the rising tide. And the calm that filled the air made the villagers beware. After the storm, they saw the freedman stand, clothed and whole with mercy in his hand, but the town cried out in dread. The freed one as the shore began to clear, and the man said, let me follow you, I wanna stay right here. But Jesus shook his head and placed his mercy in his hands. Go home and tell the story of how God restores a man.
And the heart that will not break
is the one we can remake.
after the storm.
Our mission came alive,
A voice to tell
the broken they could rise. Though the village turned away, grace refused to fade or sway, and the man once freed from affliction walked into his own sunrise.
after the storm.
The truth would never die.
Storm fades, but the story isn't done.
There's a better way to
Rise with the sun.
We learn, we break, we stand once more and walk the path we should have walked before.
We can do better.
That's what the truth is for.